me, this is John. It's true, I was one of Comedy Central's fresh faces of comedy. During George W. Bush's second term. Let's go! Let's fucking go! I'm pretty stoked about it. Weird way to start. It's kind of sad, but my father passed away. Silver lining, he was a monster. So there's that. And right now for you guys, I'm gonna play a mean-spirited voicemail that he left me. In order to shame my dead dad publicly. From beyond the grave!
Trauma therapy at its best!
Listen to this.
Hey John, this is Dad. Just calling to see how you doing. Love you, love you, love you. Give me a call when you get a chance.
Fucking monster! With his love ya, love ya, love ya. No, he was a great guy. We had a great relationship. I'm gonna miss you, Daddy. I'm gonna miss you so much, Daddy. Your baby boy's gonna miss you, Daddy. Your baby boy's gonna miss you, Daddy. You never stop loving your baby boy, did you, Daddy? You never stop loving your baby boy, did you, Daddy? Did you, Daddy? Did you, Daddy? Did you, Daddy? You never stop loving your baby boy, even though he's got bipolar disorder. You never stop loving your bipolar baby boy. Did you, Daddy? 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 You know what I mean, you guys? It's true, I do have bipolar disorder. It's a mood disorder. Where I'll have these manic highs where my thing gets really delusional and crazy, followed by these depressive lows that are really painful, and I have to figure out how to claw my way out of it and move forward with my life. It's really challenging. And the things I believe when I'm manic are really embarrassing. Like one thing I believe is that I'm the Messiah. What? Awkward. Uncomfortable. But more specifically, I keep believing that I'm the reincarnation of the Rastafarian Messiah. Jah, J-A-H, who Bob Marley would sing about all the time. It's embarrassing. Plus, can we talk about how disappointed the Rasta community would be if it turned out I was their Messiah? Ugh, gross. Hello, Rastas, it is I, the reincarnation of Haile Selassie. Stop booing. I know I'm not what you were expecting. Just bear with me. Yes, I realize your religion was created by working class black people as a social stand against the white oppressor. Oh, well then who better to lead you to Mount Zion than an off-putting little white guy from New Jersey? It's the perfect twist ending. Stop booing. What's that? Why don't I have dreadlocks? Because not even the Messiah can make dreadlocks now look ridiculous on white people. Subscribe to my podcast. I really do have a podcast. Nobody wants that guy to be their Messiah, is what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Bipolar disorder. I recently found out, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, bipolar disorder is now lowercase. The B in bipolar and the D in disorder are lowercase? Okay. That's news to me. In my opinion, bipolar disorder is quite worthy of capitalization status. Hello? It's kind of a lot. At the very least, maybe they should alternate the letters, you know, between uppercase and lowercase. So it's bipolar disorder. You know, because of the mood swings. You know, because of the mood swings inherent to the disease of bipolar disorder. Right now, you guys, I'm going to tell you a tale of mania that I experienced in Washington, D.C. in 2017. And then you guys tell me whether or not you think bipolar disorder should be fucking capitalized. So it's 2017. I'm in our nation's capital, manic out of my gourd, convinced that the NSA is trying to assassinate me, the National Security Agency, our largest spy agency. They're trying to assassinate me because God knows why. I go into this restaurant called Cosi. It's like a fast casual restaurant known for their flatbreads. One of the symptoms of mania is spending money recklessly, so I'm doing that, terrific. I go into the Cosi, I order said flatbread, my card gets declined. I instantly think that the NSA have froze my funds. I start freaking out. I start yelling about how I hate the government. I see a bunch of banana bread on the shelf. I see a garbage bag. I grab the garbage bag. I start shoveling all of the banana bread off of the shelf into the garbage bag while screaming about how I hate the government. Everybody in the restaurant freaks out. They all run out of the restaurant, all of the employees and patrons alike, and then they lock me inside the restaurant, guys. They locked me inside the Cosi, you guys. And I stayed in there, I was locked in there until the police came and arrested me. And that was one of about half a dozen arrests that happened during that manic episode. And you're gonna tell me that bipolar disorder is fucking lowercase? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, real quick, do you guys know who the head of Spotify is? Daniel Ek. Oh, do you guys know this guy? Daniel Ek! This fucking monster, in addition to exploiting all of the musicians, comedians, artists that use this platform by devaluing their work, Spotify also allows for ICE recruitment ads on their platform. They say that it doesn't violate the advertising policies. And this Daniel Ek guy has taken $700 million of his money and invested in an AI weapons company called Helsing. So he's also a war profiteer. And a lot of artists, a lot of musicians are boycotting. They're pulling all of their content, all of their music off of the platform as a protest. And here's the thing, you guys. I have 1, 2, 3 albums on Spotify, and I gotta ask myself, what do I need to get from the platform to justify being part of something so fucked up? And it turns out for me, it's 39 monthly listeners. Translating to $0. Oh, that's my number. I need the exposure. Oh, Johnny needs the exposure. But I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. You guys like my friendship bracelets? Kind of cool, right? I got to perform at this big music festival in Florida, but also had comedy at it. And these teenagers came out to the show, and they really liked my set, so they gave me these subversive friendship bracelets. This one says "fuck Nazis" with the trans colors. Pretty cool, right? But sometimes you can't see the word "fuck," so you just see the word "Nazis" with the trans colors. So it looks like I support Nazis, but only if they're trans. Which is like a really weird intersection, you know? And then sometimes people read it backwards, so it just says Nazis fuck. Also problematic. And then this one says fuck fascists with the American flag colors, but they forgot the first S, so it's a real like fuck fascists situation. They spelled it wrong. So like clearly the Florida education system has let these kids down. But their hearts and minds are in the right goddamn place. You don't have to know how to spell fascist to fight fascists. Am I right, folks? Am I right, folks? Because these are some good kids down there in Florida. Fighting a good fight. Yeah, man. All right. dig a little deeper. Let's get a little bit more political. Let's get a little bit more, talk about politics. Let's a little bit more. This next piece is called Complaining About Your Comedy Career While Your Country Has Been Actively Supporting a Genocide. Yeah, sure, Israel is ethnically cleansing Gaza and now Lebanon using billions in U.S. military aid. But why can't I get booked in Bloomington, Indiana? Thank you. Thank you. This next piece is called Complaining About Your Comedy Career While Donald Trump is the president of your country. Yeah, sure, Donald Trump is ushering in a wave of MAGA fascism and using ICE to break up families and kill people, and is terrified of the Epstein files because he's a pedo, and went to war with Iran at the behest of Israel, and did a regime change in Venezuela, and has a complete energy embargo against Cuba. But why am I so bad at Instagram? I'm bad at Instagram. I post things on Instagram and nobody likes them. The algorithm does not shine down favorably upon me when I post my stories on Instagram. I'm bad at Instagram. I'm bad at Instagram. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I find this interesting. The people who say they don't want migrants coming into our country are the same people who say America is the greatest country in the world. That's sending quite the mixed message. I think if these xenophobes really want to discourage immigration, they should stop using Trump MAGA talking points and start using Bernie Sanders left-wing talking points. You know? They should be like, I'm so goddamn tired of these illegal aliens coming into our country. Don't they know that 1% of the population owns 93% of the wealth? Hello! Don't they realize that even though worker productivity has increased massively, real weekly wages for the average American worker are lower today than they were more than 52 years ago? That ain't good. And don't even get me started on how the entire American settler colonial project has been based upon stolen land, genocide, slavery, white supremacy, and manifest destiny. Y'all migrants really want to come here? Y'all insane? Y'all sure you don't want to go to Norway or Sweden, you know, one of them social welfare states, where it actually appears that the government cares about their people? Shit. I just gun violence myself to death. And that's how we should deter immigration, y'all. And that's how we should deter immigration, y'all. You guys fuck with bidets? You guys use bidets? I don't use a bidet. You know why? Because I'm an American. And as an American, I don't deserve a fully clean asshole. And neither do any of you. How about that? How about that? We are living off the suffering of countless people all over the world who we will never see. There are children in the Congo mining cobalt for our smartphones. Again, we went to war with Iran at the behest of Israel. We're putting mentally ill people in prison and doing a whole bunch of other bad stuff too. At the very least, we should be bleeding from our assholes. At all times. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Burn the bidets. Burn the bidets, I say. Burn the bidets. We have blood on our hands, and we deserve blood in our asses. So let's go. All right. I got to talk about the elephant in the room. KC. I gotta talk about what all you guys have wanted to hear about this comedy show so far all fucking nightish long. I I know what you guys want to talk about. Say it with me. You guys want to hear about the Christian Zionists fueling Trump's war in Iran. Boom. Nailed it. I know when an anti-fascist comedy show wants to hear about the Christian Zionists fueling Trump's war in Iran. For those of you who don't know, the Christian Zionist movement is a type of evangelical Christianity that wants all of the Jewish people to move back to the Holy Land of Israel, because this will allow for the second coming of Jesus. Let's go. And there are at least 30 million Christian Zionists in America, and they want to build a Jewish temple in Jerusalem at the Temple Mount, okay, and also, wait for it, sacrifice red cows, okay, in order to usher in the apocalypse. Nice. This is real to them. And then during the apocalypse, the Jews either have to convert to Christianity, or they'll be damned to hell. All right. And there are currently American ranchers who are attempting to breed these red cows and get them to Israel. And there's actually already some of those red cows in Israel. Now, I have bipolar disorder, as you know. I've had grandiose thinking. I've experienced mania. So as somebody who has thought that he himself is the second coming of Jesus, I gotta say, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I mean, these people believe that war with Iran is part of God's plan, and they're actively lobbying Congress. They're a death cult actively lobbying Congress, and they're in our government, and they're making headway. It's wild. It's like the worst version of a messianic delusion ever. Like, my messianic delusions have been way more chill. Here's one. I thought that me and Sinead O'Connor were going to get together and collaborate on a musical comedy album that was going to be so powerful that it could destroy all the corporations. Huh? That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a good one right there. That's a nice one. But these Christian Zionists, they crazy. Okay, last thing I'll do. This makes people feel uncomfortable, but because I have bipolar disorder, I have these manic episodes, I've been in the psych ward. Or as I, thank you. Or as I prefer to call it, the bin de luné, which is fake French for the loony bin. I've been in the bin de luné, because I've gone so crazy. It's just very fun to do that. You guys want to try? I've been in the bin de luné because I've gone so crazy. Ha ha ha. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I've been in the bin de luné. I've gone so crazy. Ha ha ha. It's a little bit fun. It's a little bit fun. But it's no big deal. Over the years, I've been in the psych ward very infrequently. In 5 states and 2 countries. Whatever. New York, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., California, Colorado, Ireland. What? If I get 4 more stamps on my frequent insanity rewards card, I get a free cup of coffee. Served to me by the ghost of Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, thank you, Teddy.
TR, baby.
Thank you so much, Teddy. You know just how I like my coffee, Teddy. Stir in the cream, Teddy. Stir in the cream, Teddy. Use your big stick to stir in the cream, Teddy. Historical reference. Historical reference. Thank you so much, Teddy. One time, I was in St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, D.C., and that was really weird, because that's where John Hinckley Jr. was for many years. The guy who shot Ronald Reagan. John Hinckley Jr. The guy who shot war criminal, income inequality accelerator, AIDS epidemic denier, Ronald Reagan. And that entire situation is really disturbing to me because it means I'll never be the coolest person to have been at a hospital. Not even the coolest person named John. That dude shot Reagan. I can't compete with that. Dude shot Reagan. Dude shot Reagan. Dude shot Reagan. Dude shot Reagan. Everybody. Dude shot Reagan. Dude shot Reagan. Everybody. Dude shot Reagan. 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 All right, you guys. I'm Jonathan. Thank you so much.